For years, the Denver Broncos' face of their franchise has been edge rusher Von Miller. He has been the star of the defense and hope for all fans, as well as a big reason for the last Super Bowl victory. Miller was born in March of 1989, so he just turned 31 years old. He went to school at Texas A&M, where he became a college star with his play as a pass rusher, including 27.5 sacks his last 2 years. He was such a tremendous edge rusher that saying he was just a pass rusher isn't fair at all to what he did for the Aggies. On top of 27.5 sacks, he picked up 39 tackles for a loss those last 2 years. Von Miller entered the draft and was argued as being one of the best defenders in the draft, with Patrick Peterson and Marcel Darius, all of whom were options for the Broncos. And with the second overall pick, the Denver Broncos selected Von Miller, and the rest is history. The best year of Miller's career was his second year of his career, where he picked up 18.5 sacks and 28 tackles for a loss. That saw him be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. Every other year of his career has left some fans wanting more from him, despite him still playing at a really high level and contributing as a run defender and even in pass coverage. It was much of the same for the 2019 season, but he was still a bit of a disappointment. Expectations were high for him because of the Vic Fangio defense, and he just didn't quite meet them with only 8 sacks. With him being in the Vic Fangio defense for the second year in a row, expectations are again high for Von Miller, and this time he doesn't have the benefit of still learning the defensive scheme. Denver will also need him to emerge as a leader on the defensive unit. There is a lot of youth at his position, so he needs to continue to teach them and help them while stepping up his play himself. There is no doubt that Denver needs more from Von Miller in 2020, especially if they want to push for the playoffs. They face some good quarterbacks and have a weak secondary, so a lot is going to fall on those pass rushers. For Mile High Huddle and Sports Illustrated, I'm Eric Trickle.